Proud Boys, who have for the past couple of months been doing militarized drills, to be honest, throughout the country to stand by.
Trump is calling for is stormtroopers storming through neighborhoods enforcing his presidency and using force and brutality. Like it's not a game.
It's going to be up to us to make sure that we're going to have to be even the defenders of basic democracy and making sure that right-wing fascists don't just, freely trump around.
武力を使う相手には真っ向から対峙するしかない。メンバーたちには強い危機感が生まれていました。
We do what's necessary to win, absolutely. So our nonviolence is a tactical thing. I don't put peace on a pedestal. And I do not have the belief that progress can be achieved only through nonviolence. Every window in this country has to be busted in order for Black lives to matter, then that's what has to happen.
投票日に向けて異様な空気が漂う中、自分はどうするべきなのか、ウェーバーさんは考えていました。
This is a family collage that we had made after my dad died. Just a bunch of our favorite pictures. So he taught me a lot about Black history, Black American history. My dad, my mom.
黒人であることに誇りを持って生きるよう教えてくれた父親。生きていたらどんな言葉をかけてくれるのか。
I really would want to just know, like, am I doing this right? Because I don't know. He always guided me. He guided me to this knowledge, to learn for myself, how to be an independent learner. And then I would, want to ask him, like, what do you think is next? Like what next? Because we don't know what's happening next.
大統領選は終盤に入り、さらに混乱の様相を見せます。
This is an ABC News special report.
At this point, we're still trying to learn more about the president's condition and this positive coronavirus test. What can you tell us?
感染対策を軽視していると批判されてきたトランプ大統領自身が感染。その後、バイデン氏との支持率の差は再び広がりました。この頃、トランプ大統領を支持するファーグルさんには悩んでいることがありました。
That's my son, my wife, and myself.
これまで一緒に共和党の集会に参加していた息子が大統領を支持できないというようになったのです。大学で生物医科学を学び、大統領の新型ウイルスへの対応に不信感を抱くようになっていました。
He believes strictly that the scientists are 100% correct. And we need to shut down the economy, we need to wear masks. And, there was a little tiff between my wife and him a couple of weeks back. It actually did affect me. It did affect me. I was up late at night, sometimes thinking about my son.
大統領選を前に家族の絆にもほころびが生じていました。トランプ大統領の感染が確認されてから2週間余り。 再びミシガン州を訪れ、自らの回復をアピール。選挙戦の立て直しを図っていました。
I'm delivering a safe vaccine and a rapid recovery. And you see what we've done with the vaccines and the therapeutic and the cures. Hey, I'm here. Me, I'm here. Right? Sound nice? I don't have time to be.
かねてから民主党が選挙で不正を企てていると主張してきたトランプ大統領。投票そのものの信頼性に改めて疑問を投げかけました。
So how the hell do I put my political and our country's political life in the hands of a pure partisan like that, right? So you got to watch it. Watch those ballots. Watch what's going on. You're more important than any eyes.
支持者の間でも選挙の不正を見逃してはならないという声が広がり始めていました。
That would be the only reason Trump would lose, would be election fraud.
It seems pretty clear the way that some things have been set up going into this election. But if we can keep it mostly honest votes, then I think we'll win.
さらに同じ頃、ミシガン州で起きた事件が全米に衝撃を広げていました。民主党のホイットマー知事の拉致を企てたとして14人が訴追されたのです。白人至上主義を掲げるグループが犯行を計画したとされています。ファーグルさんも事件の報道を見守っていました。知事はテレビ討論会でのトランプ大統領の発言が事件を引き起こしたと非難しました。
And refused to condemn white supremacists and hate groups. Hate groups heard the president's words not as a rebuke, but as a rallying cry, as a call to action.
Fox News contributor Ted Williams says the plan.
犯行を煽ったと非難されたトランプ大統領。ファーグルさんに支持は揺らがないのか尋ねました。
No, I mean, I was taught once. And I really wish that people would think about this before they accuse the president of stoking fears and everything, is that everyone has their own right to those opinions. And they interpreted it and they did it. And that was wrong. But to see that the left, Antifa, BLM, everybody else, what they're doing right now, and it just seems they make it even. It's not even.
投票日まで残り2週間余り。この日、ファーグルさんは共和党を支持する仲間たちと集まりました。揃って口にしたのは、選挙の後、さらに混乱が広がることへの不安でした。
In neither scenario, whoever wins, what direction it might be, because I feel like the violent people are going to use it as a reason to get violent and really cause a lot of harm in the. I mean, we all have guns.
Right.
There's no ammo left on the shelves. I mean, we're ready to defend ourselves. We hope it doesn't come to that, but I think it's a distinct possibility. It's probably the closest we've been to civil war since the 1860s. That's reality.
Everybody's fighting. This wasn't like this before.
I just hope that if it doesn't last long, that, we don't have to, destroy the company or the country and rebuild it.
ファーグルさんは選挙戦を通じて 社会の分断が修復できないところまで来てしまったと感じていました。
I can't wait for the election to be over. And hopefully we get back to normalcy. And, even with this whole COVID thing, people can focus on, enterprise and businesses and, developing new things as opposed to fearing what's going to happen to your neighborhood, to your friends.
And we need our kids back in school.
張り詰めた空気の中、ウェーバーさんたちも緊急の集会を開きました。
I wanted to really just open the floor.
プラウドボーイズなどが投票を妨害してきたらどうするのか。
If Proud Boys or any of the fucks show up at somewhere to try to suppress votes, then I think we should definitely try to show up there and be like, hey, cut that shit out.
I also feel like as an organization and as a movement, we've been a little too hesitant to openly come out against Trump.
The Proud Boys in Detroit,
リーダーのテイラーさんは選挙を守るためにもデモを通して声を上げるべきだと呼びかけました。
Trump truck and he was all decked out.
So November 4th, the day after the elections, we're still trying to figure out the demands, but part of it would be to make sure that all the voters are counted, the votes are counted, and that there's, no one can claim shit until that happens. Making sure that for people who do want to vote, given how it's in our interest to be in a world as democratic as possible. So that's it. And Brian, there's not a single city official who believes if our names are 公正な選挙を守る。ウェーバーさんはより多くの人たちにデモに参加してもらおうと奔走していました。
At this point, you just kind of go with the flow. I mean, it could be crazy, it could be absolute insanity, or it could just be a little bit of craziness.
投票日目前、ファーグルさんはトランプ大統領を支持できないという息子と連絡が取れないままでした。息子とまた語り合えるような社会に戻ってほしい。ファーグルさんはそう願っていました。
Now I'm concerned that after this election, there will still be division. And we will have a more divided country than ever before. Our greatest strength is our unity. We're a union of 50 states. We have abundant resources, abundant talent, a population that is here in the most cases to strive to succeed. The educational level is bar none anywhere in the world. There's so much greatness ahead of us if we came together, if we're unified. And that's where I really feel that under a second term of President Trump, we can meet that. We can achieve higher level.
期日前の投票用紙に向き合っていたウェーバーさん。印をつけたのはバイデン氏。社会が変わるよう希望を託しました。
This ballot is, like our prime example of democracy. This is what democracy looks like, as we say in the streets. It's a drop in the ocean of things that we need to do, but I mean, every drop makes the ocean, so I mean, every drop is important. This really is the cornerstone of our democracy right here.
今回の取材で見えてきたのは、それぞれの正義を信じるあまりに分断を深めていく市民たちの姿でした。この選挙はアメリカをどこに導いていくのでしょうか。